Alright, here we are with episode 20. Our fastest growing city has some problems. We just had a plague and a riot. We're still recovering from that. Our stats, due to the choices we made, are currently keeping us in the green. Once those wear down, we are in trouble. Things I need to get online. I need to get the amphitheater done. Problem is, we tapped out all of our resources, upgrading everything, all of our citizens, and building the last stage. So we are far away from the 300 mosaic tiles. We have next to no concrete, next to no marble, next to no storage tiles, and we're about a third of the way on the gold, and we are still actually short on people as well. There we go. So we need to grow the city without doing too much crazy. I was really hoping to finish out this city block section down here, but what I think I'm going to do is focus on some of the supply chains that'll get us population as well as some happiness and health and some other things. One of the big ones that we could do would be the oysters with caviar. This will give us population and health, so that'll definitely help with the health side of things, as well, still moving up our population. Because I want to say we're at about 11,500 when all these houses are done being rebuilt. So we're definitely going to focus on, that's going to be my priorities, getting the oysters. One of the other things we were looking at possibly doing is the garum. This is second or third. Hey Stoph, yeah, a little late today. Had some errands to run with the kids. People needed haircuts, groceries, that kind of stuff that didn't get done on the weekend. But yeah, I want to look into doing the garum as well. This will give us income, which means we'll be able to afford more ships, which we're going to need to now that we're at peace with Nerf, and he's going to start building up his navy again. So that we'll get and then +1 happiness, which, you know, is constant battle. And then what was the other one I was looking at doing? Amphorae. I'm usually not a fan of doing the amphorae, because making them makes the happiness go down. But if we can make them on one of our smaller islands that aren't affected as much, we could potentially make enough to send up here, and that's going to give us population and fire safety, which is another issue we're having. So that's what we're going to be doing today. The only thing is I'm not going to be able to do all that on this island. We're going to have to call in help from all of our islands. So I thought about maybe settling this island and using it for the mackerel, but that'd be the only reason for it. We do have Scorpion Clinch Land has the resin, so we'll look into doing the amphorae here. I'm just not sure if we're going to have enough room after we gain the population, because I wanted to leave this all open to make more olive oil. So, and unfortunately, there's just not that many other open islands. We might have to look at taking somebody's island if we really want to get something done. So where are we at? And then right here, Acropolis. This one has the mackerel, so we'll get the mackerel going here, ship that up for the oysters. So looking at the calculation for, because I want to do the oysters with caviar. That's going to be our biggest benefit for population and health, so I'm going to focus on that. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to come all the way down here. No, where's my oysters? You have it. Scorpion Clinch Land has the oysters. We're already making the purple drink down here and sending it up, so we'll reconfigure this harbor. We need to get 6. Let's go. We don't have the population either, so we're going to have to add some people. Plus, I want to leave room that we still can expand these if need be. And alright, now they can all reach there. let's go ahead and we should use concrete. Bring another pier out here. Oh yeah, no, Costco list is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Costco run. But for real, if you got anything you want, you let me know. So we need to get. We're gonna do the oysters here. We're gonna need 6 of these bad boys. We need the population to handle that first. So we're just going to add one. We're going to fill in this city block. This row of city blocks, I should say. And then now we can get our oysters. Probably should start from this end. Alright, just enough. Let's make sure that the buildings we added aren't going to make us go negative anywhere else. Still doing okay on all the rest of their goods. Yeah. Alright, so we didn't go negative anywhere. We're still good here. We will add, what is a scorpion clenched land? Let's add these oysters to the our trade route and get those moving sooner than later. That's probably going to pop up with an error. I was planning on leaving one hidden here for you. I guess I could probably drop one off tomorrow. Oh, we also sent our gopher ship. Let's see if our gopher ship's down here. Yeah. So we are going to need all the tile, all the marble, all the everything that we're making down here to really to get that done. So grab the concrete, grab the marble. There's not really anything else on this island. You know what? Let's go back. We're going to grab a little bit of wood because I do want to do some more ships. We're just going to keep steadily building ships. We had 3 more done here, but I might actually recall all of our ships from... They're just sitting off his islands. I forgot about that. We'll pull our ships back to our harbor and then set them up on a patrol to keep the raiders at bay. So yeah, he's already getting his armies all moved forward. They're not scared of nothing no more. We need more wood before we build another set of ships. We'll also look at sending some of them over to Albion. How long is it going to take to rebuild all these? 7 minutes, okay. And so for here, we got the oysters coming in. We did 6 of those. What you do need is 6 sturgeon hatcheries. Problem is, it's going to use a ton of our river slots. So get us a bridge. This is just going to be a little makeshift island for now. I don't believe I will be able... I thought there was 4. Oh, there it is. I'm going to redo this. Ugly. It's here for a purpose and nothing else. This is actually going to be the last island because we're going to develop going up the mountain all the way up to where the new capital building will be, the villa, and then we'll work our way back down the mountain. This island will actually be the last thing we mess with, so till then. And we got 1, 2, breaking things here. 3, 4. With any luck, they'll all reach nice and easy. Alright. So that's 4. We need to find 2 more. That's all used there. Man, are these actually, do we only have 6 river slots left? One of your issues, Maratz has an issue. Alright, and sturgeon. Yeah. We are gonna have to figure something out, because if we have to scale this anymore, we're just plain don't have the room. We got that, or we're gonna have to stop making tiles here, which we already discovered is not an option. Yeah, we got 2 of those, and then I think we got 3 mills. So, yeah, we can't really afford to. And gold. We're doing our own gold here as well. Man, none of our other islands have gold. Well, Titiana does, and they got plenty of open river slots. So we could look into doing that. Alright, so we got that going on with 6 over there. 6 of these. It's going to take a little while for these things to roll in, but we're going to go ahead and build the entire supply chain. Yeah, the boat wasn't ready. Okay. So if we got 6 of the oysters, 6 of the sturgeon, it'll be 3 of the caviars, and then that'll make 4 of the whatever that word, Epicurean water. So let's get 3 of these guys. Might be time to do another road. Sturgeon are on islands, so that'll catch up. 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, you know, I've never actually done. These are population and health in these buildings. We could put those. There's no buff from here, but from the kitchen. Whoa, I did not realize that. That is a free buff that we need to look into. Alright, so that's definitely a thing. We need 4 of these. Takes up a dang. Looking to make sure. So we gotta get this right, because we gotta get all the trees. Well, it looks like we're developing this area after all, kinda. Throwing another one in this corner here. These fit nicely with the 9x9 that we're doing. Now we got too much overlap there. We got buildings there and there. That works. No overlap here. Gank these. Ah, never mind. We got the whatever that guy is. Still some overlap. Not sure what we're under attack from. Put this up here with our tier 3 guys. Can you move buildings that are being rebuilt? Guess so. Don't really want to mess with our tier 3 people. I was trying to avoid that. Just have to work here. Small overlap from that other one, but whatever. What? Okay, so that's got to be up Albion. Is that my ship being attacked? You know what? That was my fault. She did say she wanted a peace offering, and I didn't do anything about it.
Northwind take her and her crew.
Man. So annoying.
She floats so much better than the last governor. Must be the absence.
Oh, well, at least she's got a fleet here.
A fire has started in your city.
Man. It's not one thing, it's another. About to conquer my island, my ass. She has one army there, getting hit by 2 towers. Yeah, she's fine. Alright, well, whoever they were going to fight got sunk. Well, at least Old Girl's covering for me. Where are my other ships? She landed more troops. They're running again. Alright. This is a mute point. There's nothing here. So, let's get back to Latium. I know I keep saying it, but one of these days I'm really going to have to spend some time over there. We might actually go ahead and send another fleet over there. Still leaves us with 6 ships here. We'll build 3 more. We have enough materials now. We have enough people.
What have you done?
Oh no, what did I do? I killed the people you're attacking. Oh, stupid. Alright, and you know what? We're gonna need a new gopher ship now while we're at it. Son of a gun.
What could you possibly require?
The Astra. So let's go ahead and find our... Literally, this thing has no purpose in life. But we're gonna send a really good ship to go do that. I'm having a hard time believing that this is not... Okay, it just hasn't done its first trip yet. Since it actually got enough.
A non-aggression pact has ended.
Ooh. Non-aggression pact with Nerf has run out. He wanted to do a peace treaty, but I don't want one with him. His naval power is up to 3 grand, so it's gone up a little bit. I'm worried about his army. That's the biggest fear I got. Alright, so we got those things up and running. We're not getting any oysters. Oh, okay. It is officially starting. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to waste it. These houses have to be almost done. So those are 19. So yeah, they're just missing a little bit of population each, so they'll be fine. Alright. What we need to see is one supply chain enough. Because we do not have much wiggle room to make it any more. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna be well above. Plus this is only for the tier 4 people. The patricians, so it's gonna take a minute for it to all get going and having excess, but that's awesome. So the next one we can tackle is the amphorae or the garum. So if we go with the garum, that is going to be, let's see, 2 income plus 1 happiness. Money's always good. Or we're going to go with the amphorae, which is population and fire safety. Amphorae is arguably easier too. It's a lower, it's the same tier. It's going to be clay and resin. Problem is, there's no clay on that island, so we're going to have to make them here. And this is where the fire safety goes down. So what does it think we're going to need for... Not sure what my controller's doing. 6 amphorae. Okay. 6 tons a minute. And it's out of minutes. So yeah, we're going to have 6 of those guys. Which means we're going to need at least 6 resins coming in. And 3 of the clay. Do we have extra clay? Oh yeah, we're sitting real good with clay. But we already know we're running out of slots. We have 1 extra clay. So I'm not sure that the amphorae is going to be key unless we make it here. Can we send resin? Let's see what we would need for resin. Because there's no... Yeah, there's no rivers here. We have enough people already. Man, again. I meant to make these guys go do a patrol, but I got squirreled on some other stuff. Yeah, it's time to go chase the rebels back down in, or the, what are they called? Raiders down for a while. Alright, so if we could fit 6 resin guys here on this island, I think we'd be doing pretty good. Send it to Tiana and have them make it. There's plenty of extra river slots here already for some more. So let's see what we can fit in terms of resin. They only need 45, so I can have these things overlap.
Done.
And still be good. So yeah, you're still up, barely, but they are indeed still operating in the green. Throw an extra warehouse at the end of the street. And we still have room to get to this mountain slot if we need it for anything. Where did my fleet go? Oh, we got this on slow speed. We need to speed this up a bit. Alright, we're going to check our trade routes here. Off to do my row. Oh, what? I thought you were doing yours next week. Jerk. You're going to make me do it by myself. Alright. Yeah, there we go. So we are going to load up all the resin. Unload it here. Crazy part is, though, that's enough now for that population. When we get up to 5 times this population, we're going to have to eventually start going to war to take out these dudes. We need these other islands. They've all expanded and they have excess islands. I do not have excess islands. And none of the ones that are left even has what I need. I don't really want to go to war with her, but man, these islands... I always intended on picking these islands up right in front of Cinis. Trade would have been quick and efficient. That's okay. That's okay. Do we have 6 extra? No, we are maxed out on clay. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple more clay going. That'll be 4. Got any that are near? Come on, D-pad. You can do it. There we go. Alright, so now we got 6 clay, 6 resin coming in. We're going to need 6 of you. We have the population. Are we making enough charcoal, though? Let's check our charcoal. And we could use 1 charcoal mine. Do we have any open mines anywhere near? Do I not have a single open mine? Just this one. Okay. Good news is, if we need to, we could just still do the old way. Alright, so that will be all the goods that we need for that. And 6. Alright.
Time to decide.
Oh, so sick of this guy. People request yours. Oh, we cannot take happiness down. Happiness goes up for 10k. That's the only... Yep. Alright. Give us a little bit of a buff there. Where are we sitting?
Some of the necessary materials.
Ah, they're just going to get the goods. They're good. We'll check our trade routes. Once again, it's gonna take a minute for this to come up. You are going to bring all the amphorae.
All the time.
All good people are friends with each other, so why aren't we?
No, we're not.
I always keep my word.
It's not a No.
Shake on it.
Both of them. Both of them.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Don't know why you're hunting that dude. This one just went right by you.
A decision.
Festival can be hosted on Cinis plus knowledge. Don't really care. Maybe we'll get something good out of it. Follow that guy right into that guy, right into those guys.
Waiting for your decree.
Fact. Yeah, we declined, and now his whole forces are moving there. They're coming for us.
Construction of a ship has finished.
All right, our new warships are coming in right now.
Construction of a ship has finished.
We're gonna go ahead and tack them on down here to this force,
Construction of a ship has finished.
and that means our new Gopher ship is up next.
Title. Fortune favors the bold. What?
We're just gonna chase whoever's closest.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't forget these guys. Sweet, just tack 3 more ships on. Alright, now we got 9. And the other ones are coming. All these dudes are running. Except you guys. I don't want to follow them back to their stronghold, just to get wrecked by all their towers. So we got 3 ships coming from the north and then 9 chasing them from the south, so hopefully we'll get those. We're going to go check on Albion real quick. Just because normally when you tell them no, that's when they come to attack.
We stand waiting. A city is unhealthy. Ideal conditions for plague. The die is cast.
Yeah, they're close enough. Let's go attack them. Didn't we send 3 more ships? Are they still in transit, or was that, or is this them right here? Yeah, 3 more ships. Okay. The fleets are getting healthy in both Albion and Latium.
I don't like your methods.
Inferior global population. Is that what you're calling it? Alright, let's get back to Latium. So we got the amphorae going. We did, what, 6 of those. We got 1 whole thing of oysters going. So let's check on those. Let's see what our citizens are thinking. Yep, so that gives us now 3 more population there. Oh, looks like our Togas is going down. That's population and prestige, so we'll need to take a look at that supply chain. And then we already know the amphorae is going to take a minute to get in, but that'll definitely help with the population as well. We still need tier 3 bubbas if we are going to get the minimum population for... There we go. So where are we sitting at now? 90 of 300. 150 of 300. 170 of 300. About concrete's about the only thing we do have enough of. And about halfway with gold as well. So when this new trade ship gets done, we will be able to go and check out Titiana, how they're doing. Concrete, we'll take it just so we can continue to upgrade our roads up there and still have some extra. But the marble and the tiles are coming along. Why are their ships just so much faster? And where are the ships we sent from the north?
Ships and storehouses.
Oh, they went and all met up together before doing this? No.
Your numbers don't add up.
Oh, they came up behind them. My inferior... Yeah, I know. I need more money. Yeah, he's coming way up north. Alright. Yeah, I agree. My numbers are garbage. So... Garum. Income and happiness. I believe we are going to make this on Scorpion Clinched Lands. We already upgraded for the oysters. For garum, we are going to need... So let's go ahead and check this real quick.
A ship is under attack.
Yep, y'all started this. Come on, wound them, slow them down. I still haven't even been to her main island yet. Since I'm at peace with everybody else, it might be worth just parking off the side of her the harbor and just destroying so she can't make any more ships. You guys give up? Got too close to the fog of war.
Seize the day.
Come on, one volley is all I need. There you go.
A ship is under attack. Prepare for war.
I don't care if they follow back to her harbor. Her harbor's crap. She has an army, but that's about it. Oh, where's our fleet up here?
We stand waiting.
This ship's just getting attacked from all directions. I want the glory, though. I'm gonna shoot you.
Mariners, forward.
Yeah, we'll see where they're at when they get down here. Alright, now we were also going to work on garum. Let's get back to that. So, we're going to probably need 2 full... So that'd be 4 mackerel, 2 salt, and 6 of the actual man. Okay. Oh, we're definitely going to need more people for this. Let's,
Neptune's finest. Ready.
grab our new gopher ship. Bring it down here to steal stuff. Alright, we're going to have to definitely look into upgrading some things. We're going to run out of population and... Oh my gosh. Ooh, getting ballsy going through the shoals there, okay. Trade routes with issues. I mean, there's some there, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Okay.
Under attack. We stand waiting.
Yeah, that one click just drag it off. And then they pop a Yui to fight this for what reason? Okay. Good job. Good job. So we're at 40 minutes. Let's see if we can get this garum up and at it. So we are going to need, what I said, we're going to do 2 batches of this. That would be 4 of the mackerel. We're not a lot of space there. We'll continue out our harbor this way. What is she? She wants an alliance. I could have swore we were in an alliance already. That's how I got your map.
We have achieved excellence.
Okay, whatever. Might have been a different game and I just forgot. There we go. Two. We'll go a little bit closer.
A ship is under attack.
Alright, so we got 4 of those guys.
Waiting for your decree.
They popped a Yui. Alright, we're good. This, yeah, there we go. Just a smidge too far. You good now? Yeah, we're good now. Alright, so that'll be our 4 mackerel. We need 2 salt. Do we not already have salt down here? Okay, we got the people for this. And then the garum, we're going to need 6 of these. That's 30 of the tier 2. I'm wondering if it's worth sending it to Tiana. Yeah, well, no, this is the unhappiness stuff. That's why I typically don't make it. So we're going to need more population. And which means we're going to need more of the... Why do I have so many tier 3 people here for? Let's see. I got way more than what I need. I probably started supplying them with things that they needed. Alright. Now the garum I actually think I needed the tier 2s for. Hey, there we go. Alright, this is going to piss off everybody. Just kind of like this did. Oh, we're out of tiles. We're going to continue our little unhappy road out this way. Yes, I'm well aware this is not an efficient way of doing that, but those and these guys have a tendency to make people upset. To be honest, I'll probably pick these guys up. Now they don't hit the city at all. That works out even better. Alright, we sent our gopher ship over here.
So wary, Praetor.
Right on cue. Take some tile. Take all the concrete. And marble. We'll use that to finish this supply chain here.
As do we.
And then we'll take all the rest of it back up to Cinis. So we gained about 300 people just by adding these things. And our happiness and health and fire are all in a better place. And then we'll get happiness from this. So that's... might not have been the most thrilling episode, but these are the things that matter. And we really need to look at the togas. Is it the end item, or we got a bottleneck on one of the pieces that come in? So cloth is 2 and 2. Yeah, so we are missing a little bit of purple drink and a little bit of cloth. Let's check what we actually have in inventory. I have all the flax and all the cloth and enough purple drink. We're not making togas. Where's the last one? Okay. A good spot right here. Mix in the classes. That's okay. They'll catch up.
Ideal conditions for play.
That sucks for them. Alright, see if we can get our toga production back up.
Waiting for your decree.
I do believe all we needed was the tile. Alright. Looking good, looking good. They got a little bit of concrete, a little bit of tile, nothing really worth taking. We'll steal some wood. You know. Every little bit, that's that much less waiting I have to do. Man, we have never done any defenses up on these walls. I keep forgetting about that. We started doing a little bit of harbor defense, but we didn't do anything in terms of just straight up walls. So we already know we got plenty of concrete. Concrete, weapons, and wood, and money. It's only money. What's the maintenance cost? Only 12? Yeah. We're gonna defend the shit out of these shorelines. This whole island is our everything. I don't think we'll get a second tower on this side now. There we go. I mean, technically this little harbor could... We'll go ahead and burn through some people and some weapons.
These intestines, I saw my fleet victorious.
Inferior naval power. Yeah, bring it, bitch. We're just gonna stack all the buildings. Don't think we're gonna be able to fit 2 here. Oh, maybe we can. So that's 1, 2, that's just a pool. Oh, Nerf wants to be buddies again. That's what happens when you start having enough bad guys or defense to defend yourself. All of a sudden he likes you. Don't worry, buddy. I'll be a warmonger against you eventually. So not much in the way of harbor defenses, and we spent almost all of our concrete, but that's fine. Defense pact. Decline. We're gonna keep declining that guy. We do not need any of his crap.
I can assure you, it is.
Oh yeah, probably should upgrade you, huh? Alrighty, let's go ahead and go to our trade routes. Oh, Scorpion right there. And we're gonna go ahead and throw in the 50 garum. Now, I'm not sure how much we're gonna actually get out of it each go, because this population, we might have to scale this up a little bit more. Just attempting not to have to grow anything extra here. Yeah, they're not going to take much off the top, but it might be enough that we're going to have to scale it up. Alright, so that put us at about an hour now. Let's see how we are holding up. We added oysters. Let's check that. See if we are working in the green yet. We are. Looks like the oysters might be, the raw oysters might be since those are being imported, might be waiting on those. Might be an issue, might need to add an extra farm or two. But the overall oysters with caviar is trending up, so that's good. Did we start getting the amphorae yet? Yeah, they're here, not that many. It's going to take some time for that supply chain to build up and get here. Hopefully eventually it'll get ahead of the curve and it won't be an issue. And then garum, we literally just added that, so we're not going to see much of that. I don't even know where it's at in here. There it is. Yeah, it's not even here yet. Salt. Salt and pigs. I knew when we added the extra tannery that we are going to start to run low on those. It looks like we have finally hit that bottleneck. It is time for more salt and another pig farm. We're going to flip you over here. We're going to go ahead and keep your salt pond, match you. Oop, there we go. More salt. Where did we have our pigs? Right here. Why did... I'm not sure why I got a big old space there. We'll move the tanneries down here together. I feel like there's another tannery. Copy our pig farms. We're going to leave a gap between them. Hopefully keep them from getting too sick. And we'll check our stats. We are now down on fish. Oh no. Yeah, it's starting to trend down. We got the little arrow. You know, to get to that 50,000, we are definitely going to end up having to go to war, because we are going to just run out of space for goods, and we're going to have to start either importing it from other islands. I mean, there's still some room on these islands. We could probably import a little bit of hat, a little bit of tunics, and some fish, some of the basic stuff, because these guys are all maxed out on all this. So we might need to get extra trade ships up and running for the sole purpose of just picking up a few things and calling it a day. Storage is full. We have officially maxed out on the obsidian. That was one of our last episode. We set up a trade route that was just going to go from island to island, picking up all their obsidian and bringing it to us. So let's see, what can we start making with the obsidian? Where is it? Is it under tier 3? Oh, it is, okay. Statuettes. What is this going to give us? Prestige and negative health. So I love the prestige, but the negative health is not worth putting it in our putting it in our in our neighborhoods. I don't actually care about the prestige enough for that to ever be a deciding factor. So, how much? Let's check real quick. We need the raw uncut marble. We're doing okay with that. And then the obsidian. Let's see what it says we need in terms of statuettes. It's got to be at the bottom, right? Being a DLC. It says just one. So we'll go ahead and throw in a statuette right here. And see what we get. Alright, the police station not being on the corner bugs me. There we go. Nobody's going up there yet. Everybody's staying down south. That thing is going to get bogged down.
Waiting for your decree.
Alright, well, that will get the obsidian flowing, so hopefully that'll be alright. Well, we might actually end this one on time. We're going to do a quick check. Fish are even. Oats is over. Porridge is over. Hemp. We could use tunic, and we'll use just one tunic for right now. How many do we actually have in stock? Yeah, we're pretty good. So fish and tunics. We just added a salt and pig, so that'll be good. Sandals are still kind of low. We got to get ahead of all that stuff because when the volcanoes hit, that just not good. You already got something there. 8 dropping a tier 3 all the way out here because I know they don't have any of the stuff they need yet. Alright, we'll trade you spots. Keep you somewhat close. Alright, we'll see if we can get the sandals because we did add another tannery last episode. Alright. So bread is finally good. The garum still hadn't shown up yet. Pigs are up. Sandals are now going to be over. Might need that other tannery. Olive oil. Wine is hanging on. Could use more cloth. No, we already checked that. Let's check our stash of olive oil. No, we are definitely not doing good on olive oil. It's definitely not what I wanted to do there. Yeah, I was avoiding putting it over there, but actually, this is the only place the bathhouses aren't reaching. It might be worth putting these down here. So we didn't develop that whole area like we wanted, but we did put some other stuff down there. Move some houses. Alright, that's going to help with the olives. Do we just not have enough olives coming in? Man, we are going to need more islands. Bad. So they have plenty of olives. That's not the issue. We might need to up the amount of olives coming in. We're just going to throw in a second batch now. We already know about the obsidian. Alright, so we mostly worked on supply chains this time. We got a lot of the goods we needed
He is unhealthy.
started and moved over for here. So 2/3, 2/3, almost 2/3. That one I'm not worried about because we make a ton of concrete. And 2/3. So hopefully sometime in the next episode we'll actually be able to start the production, or we could maybe even start it now and then see where we get. Where are we looking on research? We're all out of research. Oh, we got to get 3 of her on one island. Might as well get the game boards going. We got a lot of things we need to do to unlock, or we're going to run out of things to research. At this point, we're just going to fill all the low-hanging fruit. That'll be pretty much everything. We need to, one of these days I'm going to have to, oh, yep. Yeah. What do we need to do over here? We need 12 mines in Albion, 5 interregional trade routes, 50,000 global prestige, 25,000 total population. We're working on that. Devotion for patron deity, and yeah. So we got a while. Our population, though, is now over 13. We're at 13.1. Which I think we started at 11.2. So we added, is that right? We added almost 2,000 people just by giving them more of the goods that they needed. I'm guessing the garum showed up. Yeah, olive oils. Statuettes. Oh yeah, statuettes, garum, and the other stuff. Let's see. It said 1. I'm not sure why it's saying it's 0. What are we waiting on? Is it just a slow build? It's a very slow build. Oh, and we got the boards. Oh, the boards need a whole slew of things, including, yeah, definitely not gonna be making those game boards anytime soon. What is it? Yeah, 3 minutes. So I don't want to add a second one yet. It says that our need is only 1. So we're just going to wait for that one to balance out. We'll see on the next episode if that actually, once that's producing, if it covers. But yeah, 2,000 person increase just by changing a few supply routes. I think we upgraded 1 city block just so that way we could do some stuff. Looks like the amphorae is coming in, but it hasn't quite balanced out. That might be one where we have to tweak it a little bit, because it's going to have to scale up. We're only going to get bigger. And cheese is slowing down. So yeah, we're definitely going to need to address those. The garum hadn't even came in yet. Yeah, we're going to have to address all these inbound supply chains to make sure that they are stable, because it's only going to get harder from here. We're 20% through the 50,000 max, and I really think we're gonna need islands. We're gonna have to pick a fight with somebody here soon, and it's not gonna be the chick I'm an ally with already, that's for sure. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. I had the materials, but I know I needed them for something else. But happiness, health, fire, all looking good. Population increasing. Supply chains fragile as hell. The Navy is growing. Our defenses are up. I'd actually like to build all these walls to concrete. Want to look at one last thing before we bounce.
Fetch a lead ledger.
Nerf has tripled his navy.
Other ledger.
He's now half the navy I got. Not good. Not good at all. And I am 100% with him. Ooh, I wonder if I could, man. If we were to go all the way to Alliance and then just take him over that way. Oh, for her it's going to cost 80 million to appoint her as a specialist. 64 to make her a specialist. Wow, I'm not going to make that kind of money in this. Alright, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next episode. As always, these videos are uploaded to YouTube. If you have any questions, drop one in the comment. Like, follow, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. Have a good one. See you.